Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Mindset channel. Today we got something really special lined up for you. We're diving into the music history of Jimi Hendrix's unforgettable performance of the Star-Spangled Banner at Woodstock if you've never seen it. But before we get into my reaction to this legendary performance, let's hear an amazing story from V-Man that sets the stage perfectly.
All I did was play it. I'm American, so I played it. I used to sing it in school. They made me sing it in school, so it's a flashback, you know. I thought it was beautiful.
It was. And let me tell you about it, Mr. Mindset. It was great for some, and yet cringeworthy for others. The year was 1969, and America was in the throes of social upheaval. The Vietnam War raged on. Civil rights movements were gaining momentum, and the counterculture was challenging the status quo. Against this backdrop of turmoil and change, the Woodstock Music and Art Fair emerged as a beacon of hope and unity for a generation seeking solace in music. Jimi Hendrix, already a guitar virtuoso and a symbol of the psychedelic era, took to the stage on the morning of August 18, 1969. His performance was scheduled for the closing act of the festival, a fitting climax to 3 days of peace, love, and music. As Hendrix stepped onto the stage, clad in his vibrant attire, he carried with him an electric energy that crackled through the air. The audience, weary yet exhilarated after days of revelry, watched in awe as he unleashed his sonic wizardry. And then it happened. With a deftness that bordered on the divine, Hendrix began to play the Star-Spangled Banner. But this was no ordinary rendition. His guitar wailed and screeched, mimicking the sounds of bombs and sirens, of anguish and defiance. It was a musical protest, a lament for a nation torn apart by conflict and injustice. Hendrix's performance grabs hold of your senses, each note vibrating with raw emotion. It's more than just music, it's a statement, a call to action for peace and understanding. But as the aftermath unfolded, controversy brewed. In the United States, voices clashed. The disillusioned youth saw Hendrix as a hero representing how they felt, yet the more conservative condemned it as disrespectful and unpatriotic. Despite the backlash, Hendrix's message resonated. The music industry applauded his innovation and technical prowess, recognizing the performance as a pivotal moment in rock history. This is that famous guitar that shredded up the controversy. Through it all, Hendrix's star continued to rise, his legacy cemented as a fearless pioneer. This brother made an eternal statement that he had the freedom to express himself the way he wanted. Mr. Mindset, take a look at the whole thing and see how it makes you feel.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot. Man, that Star-Spangled Banner has created so much controversy over the years with some of the performances, the kneeling, you name it, everything's happened. I mean, Marvin Gaye had a time where there was a controversy on the way that he sung the Star-Spangled Banner. Roseanne Barr, you know, it's just everybody's had something to say when that Star-Spangled Banner isn't done right. And I understand country pride. I mean, I love my country. I love the United States and everything like that. But there's a lot more going on in the world than just the Star-Spangled Banner. I get it. But Jimi, in his case, Jimi, if he wasn't high, was just expressing himself in the way that he saw that day. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was an ad lib. I know he had to have practice on it before. But in this situation, he created something that was very controversial. I've never really seen the whole thing. I've heard about it. I heard bits and pieces. So for this moment, I'm going to watch the whole thing with you. And if you've never seen it if you've never seen it before, let's enjoy this together. I know this is going to be crazy. Go ahead, Jimi. that thing scream. It's a rocket red glare. Bursting in there, I guess. I'm on the break. Man, let me tell y'all something. To me, in 2024, in modern time, that was next level incredible. You know what I mean? The Star-Spangled Banner, I mean, I get it, man. You love your country, you love the song and this and that, even though you show in many ways that you don't. That was creative. To me, that was creative, man. I mean, I'm listening to it and I'm listening to what it's doing to me as I listen to it, and I'm thinking like it's making me visualize. I get what he's saying, and the rocket red glare and bombs bursting in the air, and he's just kind of creating the effects and stuff like that. Now, it might have been high, but it looks like it might have been a little early in the day for doing that, but you never know. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm telling you, that was incredible. I don't know what people complain about. But I get it. Back in those times, you know, you had the Vietnam War going on, you had civil rights going on, people protesting all over the place, and then people were just looking for something to throw at the other side to show that they were the bad guys. And I think Jimi Hendrix just happened to be in the way of all of that, you know what I mean? But maybe if back in those days, I was just a baby and stuff like that. But if I could take my mind back during those times, I could have probably looked past all of the turmoil that was happening and realized that this guy was creating something that was going to last forever. This is going to be immortalized in music history as one of the most bizarre but entertaining and creative Star-Spangled Banner version there ever was, at least in my opinion. Had you seen that before? Well, if you hadn't, we just saw it together. That was my first time seeing the whole thing, and I hope you appreciate it like I did, and I hope you come back to the Music Mindset channel for more interesting stuff like this. Hopefully it's interesting, and I'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you always for checking out the video. Check out the other videos on the channel, and I will see you in the next one.